Rolling fast down I-35, supersonic overdrive. Rolling fast down I-35, through the day and past the night. Rolling fast down I-45, get ahead going 109. Rolling fast down I-45, bending time, feeling fine. Entrance song. Entrance song.
With the no ragdoll glitch patched and my heart broken, I was devastated and mourning the loss of one of the best glitches to ever exist in GTA Online. But while I was working on the crop duster thinking about how I can gather footage for the bullying part of the video, I remembered that I don't need the no ragdoll glitch to stand on the blimp. So I tried it and it actually worked. I was amazed by it. It is magnificent. I didn't actually plan on making a how to blimp video, but here we are. I fell in love with the blimp. You have probably seen it flying around in lobbies advertising nightclubs, and getting blown up by the MK2s which the DLC brought along. You might have even flown it once or twice yourself to increase the popularity of your nightclub, blasting tunes over areas and getting multiple noise complaints from NPCs, making their lives even worse than what they are when they just want to sleep and escape the war zone that is Los Santos in their dreams. And even though it is slightly bigger than the average obese American, it is certainly faster. You don't realize how rapid it is until you're piloting the thing yourself.
Why are we going so fucking fast, nigga?
We stopped though.
Yeah, what?
And after playing around with it for a while, I discovered the sheer potential this thing has. Ideas of how I can annoy the living hell out of someone were racing through my raccoon brain. But also, how I can use it in a tactical way. If you have been staying around this channel for a while, then you probably know how addicted I am to sniping everything that moves. You have also probably seen how I sniped players while standing on a flying jet. You can probably see where this is going. I have a small bucket list of trick shots I want to do in this game. Up until now I have only done 3 snipes that were on it. Rondi Zook sniping someone out of a plane or jet, sniping a jet which is at least a mile away, and lastly, hit markering a jet and then sniping it. But I want to do 3 more trick shots. One trick shot was made possible with the help of the no ragdoll glitch, sniping a jet from another aircraft, preferably a jet. But Rockstar decided to be a massive cunt and patch the no ragdoll glitch instead of the thousands of god mode glitches that exist in this game. But with the blimp, I can still make this trick shot happen. The only problem is that it is much harder to do than before. I would rather prefer standing on a fast-moving object than on an aircraft as big as Putin's ego. Because as soon as I start sniping jets on this thing, they somehow find me. Even with a ghost organization active, it's not like they can see this thing from the other side of the map. And it only takes 1 rocket to blow up, which makes sense, since the inside is only gas. But Rockstar, being the physics geniuses they are, decided that it should sometimes survive up to 7 explosive sniper shots. Honestly, I don't even know what to think of Rockstar at this point. Are they all farmers who only know how to milk a game? Are they all a bunch of underdeveloped toddlers? Who knows? Anyways, I got a bit sidetracked. But while you can use it to some extent as a weapon, you can use it to annoy someone. You see, it isn't a weaponized aircraft. So, you can be passive in this. And because it has speakers on the outside, it can also play music loud enough so players who are close enough can hear it. Let's say a wannabe tryhard attacked the wrong player, and is getting their ass handed. You can sweeten their regret by playing Garbage by Tyler the Creator on Flylow FM to remind them that they are getting clapped by a literal trollhard. Or Fly Along a Grinder, who is selling cocaine in one of those awfully slow FedEx vans that have trouble driving up any road that has an angle higher than 3 degrees. And while the grinder is trying to escape rocket-powered bikes with heat-seeking missiles, you can play Crime Pays from Freddie Gibbs and Mad Lib. Or even chill over a car meet that has yet to be orbed by someone who finds that funny. Me. And play 100K on a coupe from Pop Smoke. You probably remember that song as the ending cutscene song from the casino heist while Lester is getting laid, which he definitely didn't pay for using the 80% cut he took from me. This is a reminder that if someone is attracted to Lester, then your lonely ass has a chance as well. Now you know in what he invests his money in. Exactly. Cats. Speaking of what music to play, above players. I heard that on PC you can create your own radio station. If that is true, then I might actually give PC a shot. Everyone in a 5-mile radius will be checking their second tab. Probably a few of you watching the video did. But apart from the trolling, let's discuss what radio station you should play. I won't be talking about every radio station. And
don't take it personally, you know what I'm saying? This is just my thoughts, you know what I'm saying? And if I offended you, I am going to remind you in advance that I'm very sorry and I apologize for the inconvenience of me not giving a fuck!
Radio Los Santos is one of those radio stations you listened to when you bought your first sports car. My personal favorites are Hold Up, Smoking and Ridin', Hood Gone Love It, Slow Down, Swimming Pools, and my favorite track from this radio station, ADHD. That song is in a lot of players' memories. It's the song you put on when it's one of those nights in which you follow the traffic laws in GTA. It's nighttime, and it's raining in GTA as well as in real life, and you hear this. Good radio station with fond memories. 8 out of 10. West Coast classics. What can I say?
California.
Brilliant radio station. Perfectly captures 90s West Coast hip-hop with a lot of classics. 10 out of 10. Los Santos Rock Radio inhabits a different kind of classics. Rock. Hosted by Kenny Loggins, who you all probably know from the song Danger Zone. Banger radio station. 8 out of 10. Blue Arc is perfect while you smoke the devil's lettuce. 4 out of 20. Worldwide FM. The only track I like is Mirror Maruf from Kashmir Cat. 3 out of 10. The same goes with Flylow FM. I only really like Garbage from Tyler the Creator. 4 out of 10. The Lab on the other hand is a completely different story. The Lab inherits overlooked bangers like Speedline, Miracle Masterpiece, and Welcome to Los Santos. This song in particular perfectly captures the violent streets of Los Santos and what they should be like. Nobody listens to Blaine County radio because that's only available in Blaine County. And nobody really goes there. East Los FM is full of Mexicans. Cult FM is weird, but has one banger of a track that is on the level by Mac DeMarco. 5 out of 10. Every song on Still Slipping Los Santos sounds the same. I can't really talk trash about Soul Wax FM. Not because it's good, no. I just never listen to it because I think it is that bad. Space 103.2. So while I was writing the script I was looking through every radio station and I must say Space 103.2 is an overlooked gem. The music is purely funk, which I enjoy listening to because it's groovy. Might have to listen to this more often. 7 out of 10. iFruit Radio. On the GTA Wiki fandom it says that it plays a lot of music genres including drum and bass, which I am a fan of. That music genre slaps, but all I thought iFruit Radio had was the new generation of rap. I still think that it only has that. 2 out of 10. Radio Mirror Park is probably not the most popular radio station. It is also one of the newer stations. but it has one of those songs you have heard hundreds of times but don't know from which radio station it is, nor do you know the title or the artist. The song I'm talking about is Lucky Boy from DJ Mehdi the Outlines remix. I often heard that song in the Diamond Casino and Resort back then when I was suffering from my cursed gambling addiction. And I kid you not, I just found another song from the radio station that fits the same criteria. It's Heart in the Pipes Cough remix from Tony Castle. No way. Shine a Light Flight Facilities remix from the C90s. Yup, that one reminds me of my gambling addiction. Just for your information, I'm currently going through nearly every song of this radio station and recognize so many from the sound. I just found another one. But I think you get the point. If you've spent some time in the Diamond Casino Resort, gambling and not going God mode, you'll probably recognize quite a few songs listening to Radio Mirror Park. 7 out of 10. Okay, which station is next on my horribly sorted list? The Lowdown 91.1. Now this is groovy, R&B, soul, classic, old. 8 out of 10. Vinewood Boulevard Radio. You will only recognize one song on this station. It is called Next Stop by Bleached. Every time you steal an NPC's car, this song is always on the radio. And every time you immediately change the station. 0 out of 10. WCTR. Sounds more like medicine you would give an alcoholic. Alcohol out of 10. Blinded Los Santos 97.8 FM. It says in the playlist that it's a mix of savory soul, hip-hop, and deep cuts. I think what Rockstar did here was put every song that didn't make the cut for Radio Los Santos, The Lowdown, and Worldwide FM into a blender and decided to create a radio station. This is a radio station for poor people. Broke out of 10. Channel X only has one memorable song. John Wayne Was a Nazi. Memorable because of the title. Non-stop pop. Back in the days when I was a low-level grinder, I used to listen to this radio station whenever I was grinding. Feel Good Inc. by the Gorillaz. Bad Girls by MIA. Cooler Than Me by Mike Posner. Those are the songs I loved listening to when I was grinding. But there is one specific song, whenever I hear it, it takes me back to better days. To the days before the MK2. Before I had a B11. Before I owned my first sniper. Back then when players used the buzzer to grief. Before I got reset. This one specific song takes me back to my first supercar I bought. The Zentorno. And the song went something like this.